So let's welcome data analytics to the field. With IT at the center of attention, companies can analyze high quality real-time data. Let me tell you about this word, this term, real-time data. Real-time data, my friend, is a fresh data, the data that as soon as it is collected, it is delivered. So it is very new, it is the latest data, it is not a historical data, it is just live data. Okay, so with ID at the center of attention, companies can analyze, remember data analytics. Companies can analyze high quality data. What is the combination of these two things? Again, I write it for you here. Data analytics. With IT at the center of attention, companies can analyze high quality real-time data that fuels process automation, predictive analytics. Predictive analytics is one of the 4 analytics that we have. We are gonna talk about predictive analytics in Informatic 450 and 451. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is also could be considered as predictive analytics and robotics. So you see, it says the blood of the new structure is data, analyzing this data. For what? Which type of data? Or even for analyzing data, it supports process automation, predictive analytics, artificial intelligence, and robotics, the technologies that will soon take over supply chain management. So the brain part of a supply chain is the things, automation, process automation, predictive analytics, artificial intelligence, and robotics. And in somehow, all of them, as you can see, are based on real-time data, and some of them are based on prediction. Now in the next slides I'm going to tell you how, for example, predictive analytics, when you are using it constantly in your system, can improve the performance of the supply chain management. But now you are seeing the answer to the question, who is taking over SCM? I can tell you, memorize these terms that you see in this slide as the kings of supply chains in future. Process automation that makes processes as much as possible automated without human intervention. Predictive analytics for predicting the future. Artificial intelligence, some sort of, again, predictive analytics, artificial intelligence, because on the base of, I know artificial intelligence is gonna cover a wide area, but some sort, when artificial intelligence is mostly used for predicting and making decision making based on prediction. That's the reason I'm saying that still it is very connected to the data analytics. And finally, the robotics, that is some sort of being connected to process automation, because it's going to make it automatic. So you see these 4 things that you see here are highly interconnected. So that's the reason you see this figure here as a welcome to data analytics. And remember, this paper, this case study has been done by people who are very experts in the field of supply chain management. Here you see more elaboration on the things we discussed in the previous slide. And remember, my friends, each of these topics that you see here are huge topics that, for example, you see people have PhD in artificial intelligence, or you see people have done all their studies in the field of robotics. So it's very difficult to make it done in just one line or two lines. So just you can double check the things I told, I lectured in the previous slide, and also you see here. These are directly from the authors of the paper. It is not all just examples. For example, they say they can use robotics and or artificial intelligence. I'm more agree with this part, robotics. I prefer to bring this artificial intelligence because it is related to our field in that way, or even for this to here. Not because I'm a data analyzer. I find it in this way more understandable. Okay, as you can see, digitizing and automation, automating labor intensive. And if you remember in the previous previous slide, we had that which type of work we are gonna get rid of, and we are gonna replace those things with more analyzing type of work. So as you can see, they are for replacing labor intensive, repetitive tasks, and such as purchasing. And here when it talks about purchasing, see, because it believes that purchasing is just a simple process. For example, when you want to buy 100 units of A, it's a very simple process. It doesn't need a human being to call and put the order. It can be completely be automatic. Or invoicing, you have noticed, for example, when you buy something from Amazon, you get your invoice immediately and there is no human being. So all the things that, my friends, we are seeing here, we are experiencing them in our everyday life. And other things about something accounting, even here about accounts payable, and even parts of customer service, automation. You have experience, we have experience in all the things now. The other one is predictive analytics, something that we believe related a lot to our major, helping companies improve demand forecasting so they can reduce or better manage volatility, increase asset utilization, and provide customer convenience at optimized cost, because you can do a better prediction. What is prediction? Prediction is 100% data analytics. And finally, sensor data. Again, you see, data on machine use, exactly like the sensor data I told you about blood pressure. And maintenance are helping some manufacturers to better estimate, again, data analytics. See how much this data analytics is everywhere. When machines will break down, so downtime is minimized. So when you make your machines downtime less, so you are in fact making the supply chain more reliable. And that's the reason we are more moving from traditional supply chain management to a modern one based on data analysis. This slide talks about the new structure of supply chain management based on everything we talked about. It says the core idea of supply chain management, modern supply chain management, turns around the concept of digital control tower. A typical tower is actually, and remember, we talked about restructuring, we talked about effect of IT technology on creation of new structures. That's the point of social informatics, the course that you have, that I tried my best to make all the lecture based on your major. Not only we talked on about the sociological aspects of those things. No, I guess you get so much information, knowledge about your major. Okay, a typical tower is actually a physical room staffed with a team of data analysts. I'm not saying that. People who are expert in supply chain management says the brain room, the control tower of modern supply chain management is a room staffed with a team of data analysts that works full-time 24/7 monitoring a wall of high-definition screens, because all those things that you see on the walls in fact are the information that are achieved after data, effective data, are fed to the analyzers, and those high definition screens are here. The screens provide real-time information, fresh information, live information, and 3D graphics on every step of the supply chain. So you see supply chain being operated not with human beings. It is operated with automated processes. It is operated with robots, but it is still controlled by human beings. But since it is complicated, but since it is complex, but since it is huge, human mind cannot have control over every aspects of that thing, so they need to use data mining, data analysis, and all those things and check them. Okay, supply chain, from order to delivery. Visual alerts warn of inventory shortfalls. Maybe it is prediction or something that happened. Process bottlenecks before they happen. So that team on the front line that you notice, many of them are data analyzers, can correct quickly the problems that I just mentioned here: inventory shortfalls, process bottlenecks, before a potential problem become actual ones. Real-time data, unquestioned accuracy, relentless customer focus, process excellence, and analytical leadership. So that's the point, because at the time that everything is being done by machines automatically, so it is just the matter of analysis over all the things. Underline the control tower operations of this retail operation. So of course it's a new structure, and of course informatic is revolutionizing SCM, supply chain management, in this way. Sometimes when we have changes in a system, it is a risk for our major, for our expertise. The same way I told you about that supply chain management student in the industrial engineering department I told you, but sometimes it shows you many promises, many opportunities, and of course, you are in that category. The people, when you see how much informatic is revolutionizing everywhere, is mind-blowing. And my friend, that would be the focus of our class for several sessions. I'm gonna bring some reliable articles, case studies that they talk about impact of technology on the changes that we are seeing in the society. But I'm going to make the most out of this opportunity that I have, and from the IT part of the story, I'm gonna make the focus more and more on the informatics and data analytics. Thank you so much.